Hello children. So these are the numericals of chapter 5, that is magnetism and matter. So here you will find few NCERT numericals and few extra. So let us go through it. A short bar magnet placed with its axis at 30 degree with uniform external magnetic field. So there is uniform external magnetic field and bar magnet is placed at an angle of 30 degree. So you can write the details. Angle is 30 degree. Value of magnetic field is given as 0.25 Tesla. And this is joules. Joules as in this is torque. They have mentioned that torque is equal to 4.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 joules. So we'll have to find out the magnetic moment. So it is simple. It is a substitution based numerical. Torque is equal to mb sine theta. Torque can be written as NIBA sine theta also. Okay, out of that N into I into A is magnetic moment. So all the quantities have been given. Torque, in magnetic field and 30 degree. You can substitute and you can obtain magnetic moment. Okay, just remember the units of magnetic moment. It's ampere and it's meter square. So you can report the answer as ampere meter square. Getting to the next numerical. A short bar magnet again. This is magnetic moment this time. This is the other unit of magnetic moment. Okay. This has come from this. Tau is equal to mb sine theta. Trigonometric term has no unit. So torque has that of joules. And this is Tesla. So it is joules per Tesla. So this is another unit. So magnetic moment is given. Magnetic field is given. And they are saying if the bar is free to rotate in the plane of field, which orientation was corresponding to stable. So you know it already. The magnetic potential energy is equal to minus mb cos of theta. Okay. So for stable equilibrium, it should be negative. Okay. It will be negative when cos theta is 1. If cos theta is 1, you know magnetic potential energy will be minus mb. That is least, minimum. So for cos theta 1, it is having stability. So that means theta is 0 degree. So 0 degree corresponds to stable equilibrium. And for unstable equilibrium, you know it. For unstable equilibrium, cos theta should be negative. So that overall answer is positive. This should be minus 1. And this is already minus mb. It will be plus mb. So your energy will be positive and maximum. So cos theta should be minus 1 for unstable equilibrium. For unstable equilibrium, your cos theta should be minus 1. That means theta should be 180 degree. So this is the angle that corresponds to unstable equilibrium. What is the potential energy of magnet in each case? So I have told you potential energy in case of stable, that is 0 degree, it is minus mb. So you can just substitute m and b and you can report the answer in joules. And similarly for 180 degree, that is for unstable equilibrium, this is plus mb, just substitute, which is asked. Getting to the next question. Here magnetic moment is given to you. First quantity which is given in the question is magnetic moment. Okay, so you can note down the magnetic moment. It's given as 1.5 joules per Tesla. Is aligned. Aligned का मतलब होता है initial angle is given as 0 degree. Aligned with the direction of uniform magnetic field. So magnetic field is also given as 0.22 Tesla. What is the amount of work done by an external torque to turn it so as to align normal? So final angle in first case is given as normal. You have to get it normal now. So we know the magnetic potential energies formula in terms of double angle. What is that formula? It is minus mb cos theta 2, that is cos theta final, minus cos theta initial. So you can just substitute and calculate. Okay. final angle is given as 90 degree, cos 90 is 0, and cos initial angle is given as 0. You can substitute, m and b are already given, and you can calculate. Then you have to turn opposite. Okay, so initial angle will remain same. Initial angle is given already as 0 degree, and now finally you will have to go opposite, that is 180 degrees. So again, two values are given. You can substitute here and here, and you can find out the magnetic potential energy. What is torque? Or you can say, you can give it the name of work done. ठीक है, मतलब this is a measure of work done because they have asked the amount of work done. Okay, what is the torque in case 1 and case 2? So for torque is given as mb sine of theta. Theta means how much you have turned, right? That is this. You have been normal and initially you were aligned, so it is 90 degree. ठीक है, the torque formula is mb sine theta. Substitute torque in first case, in second case it will be 180 minus 0, that is 180. And what is the value of sine 180, sine 90? That you need to know. So getting to the next. Let us look at the next question. A closely wound solenoid of these many turns. So this is number of turns. You can note it down. Number of turn is given as 2000. This is area of cross section of solenoid. Note it down. Similarly, this is 4 ampere, that is current. So we have to find out the magnetic moment associated with the solenoid. So magnetic moment associated with the solenoid is asked. This thing is asked. So what is the formula of magnetic moment? Magnetic moment formula is NIA. All the quantities have been given. You can report your answer in terms of ampere meter square or joules. Sorry, joule per Tesla. So coming to the next part. What is the force and torque on the solenoid if a uniform horizontal field is applied of this? So now magnetic field is also given. 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 Tesla. And angle is given. So see, calculation of torque is very simple. It is a formula based numerical again. So magnetic moment you have already found. Substitute. Magnetic field is given. And angle is also given as 30 degree. Just substitute and calculate. Now the question is of force. How much force is exerted? So how much force is exerted? Then you know it already. That bar magnet, or you can say solenoid, they both are equivalent first of all. So if they have been kept in uniform magnetic field, then you know the force on the poles will be equal and opposite. Force this side and force this side will be equal and opposite. So net force is 0. So the answer of net force is 0, but torque is this. So getting to the next question. Okay, coming to this question. A short bar magnet has a magnetic moment of this. Okay, so magnetic moment has been given as 0.48 joule per Tesla. Give the direction and magnitude of magnetic field produced by the bar magnet at a distance of, the distance is given as 10 centimeter. You can convert it into meters. On the axis. So see, we'll have to find out the magnetic field at axial point. So again, it is a formula based numerical, but you should remember the formula. Mu naught by 4 pi. It's 2m by distance cube. So just substitute the values and you can get the answer in Tesla. So this is magnetic field at axial point. For equatorial, you know B equatorial is half of B axial. Otherwise, you can write the complete formula once again. Okay, distance cube. So you can obtain. Now we'll have to talk about the direction as well. Direction and magnitude. So how to talk about the direction? If you remember the topic, you can easily do that. Else, let us see. This is the bar magnet. This is south north for axial point. Situation is like this. Here we imagine a unitary north pole. So this north will repel this north, and the south will attract this north. The south is going to attract it. So this is the direction. Now it is closer, so it is more, its field is more dominating. So this is the direction of net field. So we will keep this arrow here. So it is from south to north for axial point. And if you wish to see what is the direction of magnetic field for equatorial, then you can go for this thing. This is bar magnet, south, north. This is equatorial point. Here we'll imagine unitary north pole, hypothetical. North repelling. The two components are like this. It is almost same as that of E equivalent. So it is south will attract this. So this is the arrow. Two components are like this. So this is the arrow in which green field yani ki south wali field and north wali field are also here. So this is the direction, it is from north to south. So coming to the next question. Okay, let us see this question now. A solenoid has a core of a material with relative magnetic permeability. So it is relative magnetic permeability, that is mu r. It is equal to 400. The windings of the solenoid are insulated from each other and carry a current of 2 ampere. So current in the solenoid is 2 ampere. Number of turns per unit length per meter is given. So this is small n, right, which is n by L. So it is equal to 1000 per meter, same unit. We'll have to find out H. So if you know what is H by the standard notation, then this is magnetizing field intensity. This is magnetizing field intensity. So we will use the formula. If you remember, it is N into I. So N is given and I is given, so we can obtain the result. It will be 2000 ampere per meter. Getting to the next part, we'll have to find out M. M will find out at end. This is induction. So say third quantity is induction. This is mu. That is mu material. Okay, into H. So this is of material. That is why we are using mu materials permeability. So what is relative permeability? If you remember, it is the ratio of materials permeability to permeability of free space. So materials permeability will come as mu naught into mu r, that we can substitute. Okay, sorry, some error occurred. So let us see this question. This is relative magnetic permeability. I have noted down. This is current and this is number of turns per meter, that is small n, number of turns per unit length. We'll have to find out H. Standard notation of H is, the quantity which it denotes is magnetizing field intensity. And what is the formula that we are going to use is B, let it be, very simple one, H equals Ni according to the quantities that have been given. So N and I, you can use both, substitute, you will get H. Then coming to the next quantity, M we will find out at last, B we are finding first. So for B you will use this formula mu H, basically mu is mu material, and if you remember, relative permeability is the ratio of materials permeability to free space permeability. So it will go this side. So this can be opened as mu naught into mu r into H. H we have found, mu r they have given, and mu naught is 4 pi into 10 raised to power minus 7. Substitute all the values and you will be able to calculate B. Now our third job is to calculate this M. What is M? All the standard notation they have used. M is intensity of magnetization. So let us see which formula will be used. We will be using this formula, mu r is equal to 1 plus xi, the relationship between relative magnetic permeability and susceptibility. Your phi is susceptibility. So we'll substitute this. 400 is given. So minus 1 is 399. So we got xi, and xi is equal to the ratio of intensity of magnetization to magnetizing field intensity. This we have, xi we have. Take it this side. Intensity of magnetization can be calculated. So coming to intensity of magnetization that we have calculated, this is equal to NIM. This is another formula. So now you can tell this surface magnetization current as well, because we have calculated this and this we have. Getting to further. Okay, let us look at it. This question. In this question, actually there are 6 magnetized needles. Let us count from first. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So these 6 magnetized needles have been placed in the vicinity of this magnet. This piece, this is a magnet. They have been placed like this. So they are asking in which orientation, in which configuration system is not in equilibrium. So this is the first question. Okay. So see how to do this. It's an important numerical. So there are 6 magnetized needles in this. So let us do it like this. See, this is magnetic field, or magnet you can say. So it is going like this. Okay, then to form the closed loop, it will go like this. Then like this. Similarly, come to this side. So it is like this and this way. So everywhere will draw like this, and after that how to proceed, that I am telling you. So we'll talk about torque. If torque is 0, it is an equilibrium. If torque is not 0, it is not an equilibrium. So we'll find out torque as mb sine theta. Let us do it for first. For first needle, Q1 is first needle, first magnetized needle. So you can see Q1's arrow is this. This is Q1's arrow. Okay, this is Q1's magnetic field. And external wala is like this. What is the angle? Angle is 90 degree. This is Q1's magnetic moment. Okay, so these are the directions of magnetic moment which have been shown to you. These black arrows. And this is field, external. Okay, so 90 degree. So sine 90 degree, it's not 0. Sine 90 is 1. So torque is mb. For first, it is torque is non-zero. So Q1 is not an equilibrium. Let us find out about others as well. But for the time being, Q1 is not an equilibrium. Let us not talk about second now. So we'll change the color and we'll talk about second. Where is Q2? This is Q2. This one is Q2. So where is the arrow of Q2? Q2's arrow is like this. So this is magnetic moment, and field is like this. See, field is like this. Field was going like this, and here it is like this. So you can say angle between this and this is 90. So it is also Q2 is also not an equilibrium. Q2 is not an equilibrium. You'll have to follow these steps and you'll have to write it. So let us see about others as well. So let us see for this Q3 now. Where is Q3? Q3 is here. So see, again I am telling you how to draw the magnetic field line. This is the fresh diagram. So you can see it will go like this. But field line has to close. है ना? तो फिर ये ऐसे करके it is coming this way. So now this is one loop that I have completed. Arrows are important. So now talk about Q3. So Q3's magnetic moment is like this. And what about the field, external field? External field is like this for Q3. This is external field. So what is the angle? Angle is 0. Because angle is 0, so torque is 0. So it is an equilibrium. And moreover, potential energy will be minus mb cos theta. cos 0 will be 1, so it is minimum. So it is representing stable equilibrium. Equilibrium, and the equilibrium is stable. So let us talk about others now, Q4 and Q5 and Q6. So let us check Q4. Q4 is here. So you can see Q4's M is like this, and this is the magnetic field that is reaching to it. So how is it? Angle is 180 degree for Q4. This is theta 4. For Q4, theta 4 is 180 degree. So what is your torque? Your torque will be MB sine 180. Sine 180 is also 0. The torque is 0. That means equilibrium. It means for fourth needle it is equilibrium. But your potential energy, which is equal to minus MB cos of theta, and theta is 180, so it is minus MB cos of 180. Cos 180 is minus 1, so it is plus MB. So your energy is positive, so it is representing unstable equilibrium. Equilibrium is there for Q4, but it is unstable equilibrium. Okay, now coming to Q5 and Q6. Let us talk about Q5. So by this arrow, which was going like this, it will turn to this way, this way, this way, and it will come back like this. So for Q5, how is the situation? M is like this and magnetic field is like this. So you can see angle is how much? 180. For 180, torque is 0. So yes, equilibrium is there. But what kind of equilibrium? Because potential energy is equal to minus mb cos of theta. So it is cos 180. So it is plus mb. Cos 180 is minus 1. So it is unstable equilibrium because energy is more, positive, extra. Okay, now coming to the Q6. So now let us talk about Q6. So let me draw it once again. It is going like this, है ना? And it is coming like this. So ये Q6 का magnetic moment, and this is the field. So they both are in same direction, M and B. So theta is 0. Theta 0 means torque is MB sine of 0. So torque is 0, sine 0 is 0. And potential energy is minus MB cos of theta. So cos 0 is 1, so it is minus MB. Energy is minimum, negative. So it is stable equilibrium. So let us find out the questions that you have been put towards us. First was which are not in equilibrium. So wherever torque is non-zero, like 1 and 2. Wherever it is stable, so yeah, we told stable. Stable was coming for Q6 and one more, Q3. Now, which is to lowest potential energy among all? Okay, so see how many have been obtained for stable equilibrium. For stable equilibrium, there are two needles, Q3 and Q6. So let us see the picture once again. Okay, so what is the question now? Question is which one is having least energy, like most stable. Two are showing equal stable equilibrium, that is Q3 and Q6 are showing least equilibrium. Both are showing minimum energy, but whose is minimum? Maximum minimum. So see, this is like this. This is the magnet, and it is located here. So it is located on equatorial line. Q3 is located on equatorial line. And what about Q6? Q6 is located on its line only, on axis only. And Q6 is located here. So the energy of Q3 will be minus M. M is okay. And magnetic field at equatorial. And for Q6, it is energy is minus M B axial. Because it is lying on the axial line. And moreover, we know that B axial is double of B equatorial. So you substitute here, it is minus 2 B equatorial. So it is more minimum, means it is least, so it is most stable, out of all 6. It is stable and it is stable in showing equilibrium. It is showing most stable equilibrium. So let us see the next question now, which is this. Okay, so let us see what it is. What is the magnitude of equatorial and axial due to the bar magnet of length? So length of the bar magnet is given. It's given 5 centimeter at a distance of 50 centimeter from its midpoint. So 50 centimeter from its midpoint. And magnetic moment is also given 0.40 ampere meter square. Very simple. B axial formula, you can take far axial. Okay, that would be simple. Mu naught by 4 pi 2m by distance cube. That's all. Distance cube convert into meters and substitute. Similarly, you can find out B equatorial. B equatorial is already half of B axial. B far axial. So it is mu naught by 4 pi m by distance cube. So right now these are the numericals, and more numericals will be in the next video. Kindly prepare these.